Hello everyone, my name is Cow, and welcome back to another episode on the CakeCraft server. And currently, I'm in the squid farm, as you can see, with this really intricate, weird design that we have for the way that it works. And I never got to explain it, so I thought maybe today I could do that, as well as add a little bit of a shulker box, not sorting system, because all it is ink sacks. All it is ink sacks. But maybe like a storage system with shulker boxes and have them stored in a chest. So when we eventually get this thing working, because there's too many people, there are too many people online right now. So like it literally only works when there's like 2 people online. So until then, I was thinking we could set up a sorting system, and I could also run through with you guys how it actually works, because it's apparently the most efficient squid farm design. But I mean, I've gotten like 10 ink sacks from this the entire time that I've had it, which has only been like a week, but like I should have had like thousands, absolute thousands by now. But you know, it's okay. So basically what it is each one of these trapdoors, let me turn off my shaders. There we go. Now we can see it a little bit better. Each one of these trapdoors and signs holds together a 1x2 little area of water, and a 1x2 area is the exact area that a squid needs to spawn in. So once a squid spawns in that little chunk of water right there, it immediately starts swimming, right? And once it does, it just falls. It just slowly makes its way and falls down the layers, because even if it swims from one to another one, it's falling down. It falls from, because there's more signs in between. Right up there, you can see there's more signs. It'll fall down a layer, swim around, fall down a layer, and then it'll eventually fall down here, suffocate, and die, and then it will end up in what will soon to be a sort of storage system, an ink sack storage system. So let's get started on that. This is going to be something I've never done before. I've never worked with a sort of shulker box, like fill it up, break it, put it in a chest sort of storage system. So I think it's going to be interesting and a lot of fun. Let's get to it. Okay, first things first, I do not want to have to gather the resources all the way down here. So what I'm thinking we are going to do is actually place a dropper right here. Dispenser, not dropper. Well, I guess it could be a dropper too. A dispenser right in here. And we are going to have to send the items up and around so we can actually have our shulker box breaker dispenser thing. Is it? I don't I don't know. You all know what I'm talking about. At least I hope you do. So we need to make a water stream leading up to the top, and I have to get some water buckets before we do any of that. Okay, if we just make a temporary little infinite water source right here, I'm hoping that we can definitely replace this with a glass eventually. But for now, I'm thinking we just set up a little stream right here. I guess we'll line it with some dark oak. A little water stream that's going to lead up a ways, and then drop the items into a hopper, and then we can start actually working on our dispenser. I think we're going to have to push this one back, because I don't want to have our tube getting in the way of the squid farm. You know what we could actually do? We could use some trap doors for this. And boom. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now what we got to do, I think I'm actually going to break this one just so we have a little bit of wood here for it to flow out onto. What we have to do, let's place these just like that. I guess we're going to have to push this wall back. Oh man, we're taking up a lot of room here. We're taking up a lot of room. My inventory is already getting so full. This is crazy. This is why I don't like doing redstone. So many things are just too complicated and annoying. But it's fine for now. It's fine. We're gonna need that just to stop more items from flowing. Or what we could do is just like so. More trapdoors, the merrier. There we go. That looks really nice. Okay, so if that is our collection system, what we're going to have to do, we're definitely going to have to fill this with water in a little bit. Before we do that, we have to set up our sorting system storage. Why do I keep saying sorting system? It's not a sorting system. Get it in your head, Chris. Jesus. Okay, so we need to set up some hoppers facing this way, actually, so that we can then, in turn, put our shulker box that is going to be broken each time it is filled up right here. And you can definitely tell I'm going off of a tutorial for this. You can definitely tell. So we need a dropper now. Oh, I really have to empty my inventory. This is getting to be too much. All right, and then we need a dropper basically right here. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is a new experience for me. So if we have this dropper dispense a shulker box, if I can get a slab right here, dispense the shulker box onto there. If we have it dispense it, help help me, please. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh my god. And after a few more seconds of me wondering what the heck I did wrong, I realized you need a dispenser, not a dropper. And overall, I'm just terrible at redstone. There! Yes! Haha! I'm a genius! These are all such basic things that I need to know, so it's really good that we're doing this. Please tell me it still works. Yes! Yes, okay, and now we need our piston. To break it, we need a piston going directly above it. And there we go. So when the piston will shove it down and the shulker box will hit it, and hopefully it breaks. But now what we also need is I don't think I've set myself up correctly I think we're gonna have to push this back. I don't have enough room for the redstone. Everything is going terribly. Everything is going so terribly. This should take like 5 seconds, but I'm just too stupid to be able to do it. We need a redstone block now. Just right here. But then it blocked, doesn't it? After much research, we're gonna put a redstone block right there. Okay, so when this is off, okay, yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna leave that in there for now. So basically the idea behind this is if we have a piece of redstone dust right there, it should be powered, but when the entire shulker box is full of hopefully ink sacks, it will actually switch around, and this will then become powered and this will be unpowered. And then what we need to do is use some of our slabs, carry the pulse all the way around so that it powers our piston here. I love how I forgot the name. Oh my gosh. Have it wrap around so it powers the piston, and then it'll go through the piston and power the dropper again. Once we have multiple shulker boxes in here, it'll power the dropper, and then it'll place out another one once this one has been actually kind of crushed, I guess you could say. Once it's been crushed, let me fill this back up. Alright, so yeah, and then it's crushed, and then the shulker box that is full is then put into a chest right about here, and I guess we could actually move it, perhaps even make this a little storage wall right here, but I mean, we really are only going to need one chest, because that's 27 shulker boxes filled with ink sacks, so we really only need one chest. We might have to have another water stream or something, because I kind of want to have it level with the ground, but we'll worry about that in a second. And 20 minutes later, we finally figured it out after a long time of just trying to explain things that I don't understand. We got it. I did it! I'm a genius! I'm a genius! I'm a genius for copying someone else. Look at this. So if we fill this up, right? We fill this up with nine shulker boxes. I mean, that really should be enough. If it's not enough, we can always have a hopper leading into it, I guess. But if we fill it up with 9 shulker boxes, say we put in an empty shulker box, nothing happens, right? Because the signal here does not match that of the redstone block. You see, genius explanation here. Absolutely genius. But then if we have a full one, like this one, 22 items, bam, a bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, yes, I did it. I'm so happy. After a little bit more freaking out that I finally got it, look what we've done. I made a wooden box. That's that's what we did. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. So with this squid farm, I guess the squid farm sorting system done, let's see if we can get any squids, because there is a little bit less people on right now. Let's see if we can at least get one. Just one, please. Just one squid. Oh, McSquidsy joined. You know what that means? That's wonderful luck. It must be. It must be. It has to be a sign. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait right here and see if any squids spawn. They never did. They never spawned. And to this day, I have not seen a squid spawn in that farm. But with the whole, the storage system done, I mean, if you call one chest a storage system, but it's 27 shulker boxes, so I think it deserves that. With it done, I think we should go check out the shop. Go see what we've made, the amount of dough that we have accumulated from the shop, because because I haven't been there yet. So I think it would be really cool to go check out if we have made any money, and also stock it with some god picks. Wouldn't that be cool? They're so easy to make, and we could sell them for a high price, maybe like 10-15 diamonds a pick, maybe more like 8 to 10 diamonds a pick. I think it'd be a really easy thing to fill up that could just make us a bunch of diamonds. So I'm going to enchant a bunch of picks, and then we're going to go over there and see how much money we made and stock up the diamond picks. I'll see you guys when we get there. And to the shopping district we go after almost an entire day of just grinding out pickaxes. And wow, this place is really coming along. It's great to see how much it's grown. If we just fly over to the Artisans Guild Shop, let's see how many sales we've made. Let's see. Oh, I see 2 armor stands missing. Oh yes, 42 diamonds, a stack in 20. Okay, let's see the books. Let's see the books. Nothing. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Oh, the sales, the stonks are unreal. we will perhaps one day own the economy. I don't know. We'll see. Swanball, all of the dragon heads. Oh, this is insane. Oh my gosh. This is absolutely amazing. Look at that. Look at that. Let's check the armor. And then we will have gone through the entire shop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is insane. We made so many diamonds. It's only been open for like 3 or 4 days now. Wow, we're going to have to restock. I mean, I know one thing we can stock with is this right here. And I'm thinking we can put them right here. Look at how many pickaxes. All god pickaxes. A decent amount Fortune 3 and a decent amount Silk Touch. And I'm thinking of charging 5 diamonds for each pickaxe. That is a fair price. So I hope a lot of people just eat those up, and eventually, hopefully, more people buy the armor. I may have to lower the price a little bit because it's 42 diamonds right now. I don't know. Maybe we could lower it because they're really, in the grand scheme of things, they're not that hard to make. So I'm going to just load up this area right here with all of our god pickaxes, and then we are going to move on to the next segment of the video. And that next segment of the video is, of course, starting work on the summer house. Yes, the summer house. Oh, the pig. Is he saying hello? Look, oh my god, he's staring right at me. Why do mobs do that? I don't know. I feel like Minecraft mobs, if you like stop by them, they always actually stare at you. You see that? Did you see that? I see you. I see you. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to start work. I don't know if we're gonna finish because, well, let's be honest here. I don't know if I have the time or the resources. Like, I don't know if I have enough white concrete. I mean, I definitely have a lot of white concrete if I can find it. There's a bit. There's a bit. And yeah, there's yeah, we might have enough. Something that we are most definitely lacking though is glass. We need lots of glass, a lot of glass. But for now, I think I'm going to try to get the basic outline of everything done. And if I can finish it and I have the time, we are definitely going to finish it. So I hope you guys enjoy a time-lapse of me building the summer house. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye for now. I love that I forgot that said summer house is entirely dependent on leaning against a cliff. So we have to build an entire mountain before we even build the summer house. So enjoy a time lapse of me building a mountain before we even get started on building a house.
It looks something like this.
And welcome back from the time lapse. Look at what we have created behind me as I stand atop my diamond pile of all of this is just from the shop, from mining, a little bit of mining, but mainly from the shop, and that's absolutely insane. Just look at this. But that's not the star of the show here. This is the star of the show. It is glorious. It is beautiful. It is actually not done though. I'm not sad about that. I'm glad because I had so much fun terraforming this. You don't even know. I did a lot of it with one of my friends, and we just had the time of our lives, kind of just sculpting out this entire mountain range. If I fly up here, and we can just take a look. Now it is thin, and it looks very unbalanced right now, as you're probably thinking to yourself, right? But the thing is, the mansion is going to be on the front of the cliff face. It's not going to be hanging on the cliff face, but it's just going to be based in front of it. And the back wall of the entire house will actually be the cliff face. So I think that's going to be really cool. And alongside that, this entire area until the coast and beyond is going to be filled with, like, we're going to call it rice fields, you know, rice fields, but they're not actually. It's going to be wheat, but we're going to call it rice fields. And we're also going to have floating gardens, so huge plains of rice fields in front of the summer house, as well as these massive floating gardens in the sky, kind of like peppered around, creating an insane view. Especially imagine when the sun is rising on the coast. It's going to look so epic. And for that to happen, we're gonna have to do a lot more terraforming. I don't think I want to do it in this episode because I literally built a whole mountain in one episode. In 3 days, start to finish, I built this entire range with my friends. So I think that's just insane, the amount of progress that we've made already. So what I do want to do is get started on building the summer house itself, except we have one issue. We have one issue, and that issue is we have no glass. And the design that I have, because I already created it in creative, like not the entire thing, but like I've created most of the design in creative mode, we need a lot of glass because the windows are going to be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a desert biome and mine maybe 4 or 5 shulker boxes of sand, smelt it all up, dye it to, I think, light gray dye or white stained dye. Both are pretty easy resources to get. And then I'm going to come back here and we're going to start construction on the summer house. But I doubt I'm going to finish it because I don't think I have time in this episode. But we're going to start it. So hope you guys enjoy another resource time lapse and then a building time lapse. And I'll see you guys on the other side. And welcome back from yet another time lapse. I hope you guys enjoyed the construction of our first real house, the summer house. The summer house, and I am very pleased with the outcome. I mean, look at this. Of course, right now it's very like bland, you know, it's dull. There's not much to it, but we got the basic foundations of everything done and out of the way, so now we can start moving in, adding a bit of life around here, and eventually those floating gardens I talked about just above the mansion and all around with floating lights, a lot of floating things, I think. But also a lot of like wheat fields symbolizing the rice and all that kind of stuff, flowers, custom trees on the backside of the mountain, and just a lot of really fun sort of beautifying miniature projects that we can do in the episodes to come, because this is going to be a nice fun project to do before we get started on our mega base, because that's just going to be insane. That's going to be a lot of building, and it's going to require a lot of resources. So until then, I'm just going to bide my time and enjoy what we're doing here. Enjoy this simple life. But if you guys did enjoy this episode and all of its time lapses that it held, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.